It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we got a beer from Black Sheep Brewery and this is their Snowflake Winter Pale Ale. So what is a Winter Pale Ale? Well, I'll be honest with you. It's got me thinking. 3.7% ABV, 500 milliliter bottle. There's the bottle cap. It comes as part of that lovely, the Black Sheep Christmas advent calendar they sent me about a month or two ago. And I'm thinking maybe winter spices. Maybe this is a hoppy, American style hopped beer. Maybe some Australian hops in there. Maybe even New Zealand with some maybe spices, Christmas spices, maybe some cinnamons or something like that. Let's have a look. Bottle cap, brown bottle. Bottle opener. Beer in the glass. Talking about snowflakes, did you see that news recently about there seems to be like old pub signs under attack? People trying to be forced to kind of change the names of their pubs, and that have been the name of the pub for forever, and it meant something very different like 200 years ago than it does today, of course. Yeah, what was it yesterday? It was something, a Green King pub. They were asked to change their name of their, or change the sign on their pub because it offended some bloke, and he reckons if he wins his trial, this bloke, he's going to attack another 35 pubs that he's looked at and thought that the sign wasn't nice enough. Now, I mean, it's British culture, isn't it? It's British. We've had these pub signs forever. You don't like it? You know, that's my argument. Anyway, yeah, Snowflake beer. Good levels of carbonation, amber in colour, clear looking beer. Let's get the aroma. Bit of biscuit malt in there. Little hoppy. I'm trying to find that kind of winter pale ale. Why it's called a winter pale ale. It smells okay. Plenty of barley, malt. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Just a pale ale. Just a pale ale. Okay, maybe they thought that let's just call it a winter pale ale because it's launched at winter time. I don't know. Why not just call it a pale ale? Personally, in fact, why not just call it a bitter? This is more like a light bitter for me. It's very nice. It's very nice, but I think breweries these days, they have to try and differentiate themselves from every other bitter that's out there, every other pale ale. There's so many breweries these days. It's drinkable. It's refreshing. I've got another one of those. I'll probably open it when I start cutting up the vegetables for the Christmas dinner, for the it's a week today. I won't be launching this video today because that would be the 18th, wouldn't it? But it'll be out over the next few days, I imagine. Yeah, it's a kind of like cut the veg up, put the chicken in the oven, put the turkey in the oven, enjoy the beer. Enjoy the beer. 3.7% ABV. It's not going to cause you to do any kind of mischief, is it? A 3.7% ABV beer. And it's probably the type of beer that you can session all day. A beer that I initially, when I first started drinking beer, I would have avoided massively so. And I probably, in my younger days, would have drunk something maybe 5-6% cooking the Christmas dinner. But the thing with that is, you're in bed by 7 o'clock. You start doing that at 11, 12 o'clock in the day. You're in bed by 7. The room's spinning round, and you know, I've learned over the years that there's a time and a place for beers like this. It's a Saturday or Sunday, all day drinking beer. That's what that is. Nothing offensive about it. A nice biscuity bitter. I've had it at room temperature out here. It's about 10 degrees out here, so a pretty decent temperature to be drinking the beer. I want to be able to pick up a lot of that malt flavour, which I'm able to get here. If you're drinking this at freezing cold, you're probably going to lose a lot of the malt flavour, and it might be a bit boring if you drink this freezing cold. Beers like this, they're designed to be drunk warmer to experience all of that lovely, beautiful malt flavour. So let's see what the brewery have to say. Black Sheep Snowflake. Brew to cure the winter blues. Hunker down on these cold, dark nights with a winter pale ale. Don your woolly hat, grab a pint and wait for it all to blow over. Pale and very easy drinking, packing a hop-forward citrus punch. Yeah, it definitely does. It's quite hoppy and light, fruity aftertaste. Brewed with Fresh Dale's water in Masham, Yorkshire, a breed apart. Brewed with Fresh Dale's water. They're a good, decent brewery, Black Sheep. They've always supported us on the channel. One of the first ever breweries to ever send beer to the channel. I met Paul, I met one of the Theakstons at an event in London 10 to 12 years ago. Had a pint with him, talked about his Imperial Stout that he brought out. Lovely guy, just a lovely guy, and very kind of chatty and talkative, and yeah, decent people. Most people in the beer industry, decent people. So I'm going to rate this. It may not be for everybody, this 3.7% ABV. It may be too light for you, but it's great for Christmas Day. I like that enough to give it, for what it is, an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom, cheers.